Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where last episode the Mongol succession happened and it was really awkward, as pretty much everything involving Mongolia in this has been. It was incredibly awkward. So, I mean, we knew that— oh, right. I need to cancel my render. I'm currently working on rendering a new animation for the members screen. Let me cancel that here so that we actually have some graphics card performance. That would be nice. Okay, that's the second time today that has happened. Hopefully it won't happen in the future episodes, but it's really awkward, right? We knew that this was always going to split up. We were never going to inherit the whole Mongol Empire. Our guy was the primary heir, and the game gave him, like, 2 counties. Now, that was not what it said it was going to give him. It did it twice in a row when we ran it again, so it wasn't randomized at all. But that wasn't what it said was going to happen when the succession happened, when we tagged into this guy, the previous ruler of the Mongol Empire, and looked at his succession. And it also made absolutely no sense. So here's what I've done. I did go into the debug mode, and I made a couple of minor edits here. I use the term minor kind of loosely. They're actually kind of major. Our grandson is now the Emperor of Mongolia. This is the title he was supposed to get. And I think he's still missing a couple of titles here that he was supposed to have. But that should be approximately correct. So let's see how that goes. These other guys, we were never going to get a lot of this territory, right? It was always going to be split up. So I've tried to set it up the way that the game said it was going to happen, rather than what actually happened here. So any way we slice it, we're going to have awkwardness. And one of that awkwardness bits is that we can't negotiate an alliance with our grandson here. I think that's very strange. I feel like we should be able to negotiate an alliance with our grandson. I feel like this should be close enough to negotiate an alliance with, but apparently not, so he's going to have to stand on his own, and he may have some substantial problems. He may get deposed before we inherit. Now, it does bear noting, once this guy inherits, we'll be able to form an alliance. So we want this guy to die kind of as soon as possible. We don't have an option for him to kill himself. So that's not going to happen. But, I mean, he's probably not going to last too much longer. We're going to tick forward here, and we'll keep an eye on our grandson. Hopefully he'll stay in power. But it's honestly, it's on him at this point. There's not much that we can do about it. Now we could potentially go after the Golden Horde here, but we don't have any de jure claims. What about the Ilkhanate? This we could go after. It's only a single county. So that's a little bit awkward. There's also a little bit of Shagatai over here. Okay, we don't have a CB on them, so that's fine for the moment. Court amenities settings was invalidated. I didn't tick forward while I was out over here, but the AI might have made changes. I don't think so. Let's check our court amenities settings. Okay. We'll just put it back up to there. Sure. That'll be fine. And it was... oh, court amenity settings for our grandson were invalidated? Why is it telling us about that? Okay, I don't think that's our court amenity settings. I think that's just something weird going on with the debug mode. We're not in debug mode at this point. Like, we don't have the debug interactions. But I think that's just something weird going on with that small change that we made. So this guy's in charge of where he's supposed to be. And we're hoping that he stays that way. We don't really have any way to ensure that. We would love for him to go after some of these other guys. Now, he's currently defending against this claim. That's fine. We're hoping that he manages to put this all back together. Looking at these other guys out over here, they're not very strong. So if he has problems, they will be internal problems. So we'll keep an eye on that. This prisoner is completely fine to be gotten rid of. We have a court event here, and we will continue his artistic pursuits. Fantastic. So we're going to come on in to our capital over here. We should have some constructions that we can do. Yes. We'll get those going. Cool. This will be quite a lot of things, of course. quite a lot of power invested in these buildings. So we'll get those done. And I would like to... Oh, this guy died. Can we revoke his title? Probably yes. We're going to need to work on swaying him. We could also send him some gold to make this go a little faster. That'd be 79 opinion. That's probably enough, actually. 77%. All of these people would join the rebellion if this fails. Okay. We can get a little bit more opinion here. Another thing we could do is we could simply fabricate a claim on it. And that'll make this a lot more likely to happen. So we'll fabricate a claim there. This is internal, so we're not having a problem with fabrication here. Remember, we're not allowed to fabricate claims to grow our realm. But internally, that's fine. For our personal domain, I don't have a problem with that. So that'll be okay. We should probably attack Lotharingia again soon, but we are still truce to them, so nothing to really happen there. Okay. This is... You are unlanded. Wait a second. Did he change his wife? No. Okay. It's just that this kid has got to go. So we need to murder this guy. Perfect. So Mongolia is awkwardly going to inherit Moldavia at some point. We're hoping that we have Scandinavia at the same time by that point. We lose 300 gold and we support a local business, or we can get 100 stewardship lifestyle experience. That's what we're going to take. And we are currently avaricious. We should probably start working on like cutting cornerstones going down this tree. I still do want more domain here, but no. We'll destroy the Greek spear and the battle axe. Okay. So once his fabrication is complete, at that point, he should be willing to allow us to take that. And that'll be great. We'll be very, very happy about that. This guy's a fortune builder. That's fine. This guy's a brilliant strategist. That's fine too. We do have an independence faction brewing here. That's interesting. I didn't expect that at this time. I think we allow it. They're too weak to send an ultimatum now. Hopefully that changes. We'll see. We do not... Actually, this is the King of Aquitaine. We accept that. That's fine. Our counselor died, and we need a new marshal then. So that will be, of course, this fine gentleman. Okay. I would like to get our hands on Italy. That'd be nice. We were accused of claim fabrication. What? We don't do that. So we're dying at this point, and that's unsurprising. At this point, we're just dying of old age. Nothing really to be done about that. And we died. Okay. So, to that end, we lose a little stress here. Show in the Duke. I accept your generous gifts. And we've got a lot of things going on here. So, that succession happened. We did not lose any titles. That is perfect. We can now, at this point, come out over here and negotiate an alliance with our player heir. He would not accept this because he is our claimant. Interesting. We'll send him a gift. We're greedy, but so that gains us a stress level. But now he would accept this alliance. So that's fine. These are both defensive wars here. It would take us a very long time to get there to actually help him. So that's definitely a bit of a concern there. And we're no longer claim fabricating here. I would like to have somebody a little better than this guy. How about our son here? He's the same skill, but he has 100 opinion of us. We're going to need a chancellor, and we're going to put in powerful vassals for now. We'll replace them with people who are better at their jobs later. That'll be fine. And I do want to get to work on fabricating over here again. Okay, so we're going to have to hand out these titles here. Although, we don't have a lifestyle focus here. We're going to go on to domain focus for the time being. That puts us to 10 of 10. And our wife is on assist ruler. We should move her over to manage domain, although she's not very good at that. In fact, she's quite bad at that. There's not really a point. We'll have her be on assist ruler. This seems fine. And this independence faction is extremely likely to pop here. And I think that's okay. We might want to hand out some of these dukes. Like this guy here could be moved into this kingdom. Like that. And that drops them down to 84%. This Duchess is up over here. She would definitely want to be moved into, like, the Kingdom of Pomerania. Like so. Can we grant out anybody? Too few spouses. What? Hang on a moment. We're the wrong faith. We are the wrong faith. Okay. So we're going to prove how devout we are so that we can change to a different faith. I still say that that doesn't make a lot of sense. So we're going to go on a pilgrimage. We're going to go to an exceptionally long pilgrimage. Okay. So we're off. We'll be profligate. That's okay. No problem there. There's an alliance formed with our son, who is the Emperor of Mongolia. And he's calling us into wars. This is unsurprising. We knew that this would likely happen. Now the question is, do we feel like... Wait, what is this actual claim here? Okay. Do we feel like we can get there? It's a very long ways away. Wait a second. Why is this flashing? No, I don't think we're involved in that. Okay. This dangerous faction is potentially a problem. Now, we could try to make it go away. That is a thing we could definitely do. We've got like a half-brother here. This would be fine. He would not accept this because of faith. Right. He is Orthodox. Okay. This guy is the faith that we want to be. So we're missing 999 piety right now. We should also determine which gods we want to go for here. I want to get anything that will get us additional piety for the moment. We need to get converted over. Do we have anything here? Monthly piety. Good. Okay. So for the time being, we're going to drop a rally point out over here. How many troops do they actually have? 2,600 or 26,000 rather. We're going to raise our men-at-arms and some levy troops. We're going to need to make sure that this faction goes away. This is awkward timing for sure, but we can make this guy move into, say, this kingdom. Or we could make a kingdom out here. Like, we could create the Caspian Steppe. And that would go where? That would go to this guy. So he would get the kingdom of the Caspian Steppe. And our other duke that was in this faction gets transferred over. Okay, so then there's the Duke of Capua. And again, we could probably create a kingdom title over here. Yes, we could create Sicily, which we'll go ahead and do. And then that goes to this guy. And 3 vassals go with. So that drops his power level down a bit. This is a count. Okay. Can we just negotiate with any of these guys? Yes. We could negotiate with this guy. He's not super happy about it right now, but we can just send him a gift. Yeah, we're going to bump up to stress level 2. He's still not okay with this. Because of the faith problem. Okay. Well, we've got 7 months here. Glut of furniture. Sure. We're going to lose 24 stress there. And we're going to need to get back from our journey soon enough. We do drop a domain limit, which is sad. We're going to have to grant this out. Okay. And these troops are raising up. Sickness on the pilgrimage. Oof. It's no time to give up. So we're going to go to about 30k here. That's good enough. And we'll wait for our men-at-arms here. We're no longer ill. Perfect. Oh, we have pneumonia. This is going really well. May the Supreme One have mercy. Okay. Here's the thing. If we die, we get Mongolia. That's kind of okay. Demand artifact, we decline. So they can send their claim in 5, or their ultimatum in 4 months. We've walked the holy path, and that gets us 1312 piety. How much do we need to convert? If we come up over here, grab the faith here. We're missing 118 faith. What else can we do here? Well, we're going to need to return home. Any moment now. Autosave going out there. We are now home. Okay. So at this point, what else can we do? Well, take stewardship of the sacred river, huh? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Hosting a feast does not give us piety with this religion, and a hunt does not either. Visiting the market would cause us to lose some stress, and we should probably do that. It's not much. Maybe there are events in the royal court? Nope. Okay. 118 more piety. What can we do? We could hold court and see if we get an event that way. Well, here are petitioners. I'm just going to cruise through this pretty quickly here. Any faith in here? Is it not enough to be a queen? Okay, we gained a stress level there. This sounds like your problem. Highfalutin, huh? Okay, sure. Well, that didn't get us what we wanted. We need more piety. We're currently dying, and that's mostly because of our stress plus pneumonia. It's actually fine if we die here. It is actually fine. And we don't have pneumonia anymore. It is now time to conquer the world. Sure. So we're going to head up over this direction. We'll arrive here in like 18 months. It's going to take a very long time. Now, this dangerous faction is going to fire in 2 months. Can we negotiate with any of these guys? It would be awfully convenient if we were the correct religion. There are 3 that we'd be able to negotiate with if we were the correct religion here. None of them would currently accept it. This guy would. Barely. We really don't want this faction to fire at this exact moment, because we are defending our son right now, so that's not going to be great. How many reasons do you need? 15. We could send him a gift, but that's going to increase our stress levels. Yikes. So we pull one guy out of the faction. We really need faith. Very badly. She is Tengri. That's not helpful. We should divorce her. That costed us faith, but we are going to look for somebody with high stewardship, ideally, who is also the correct religion. The correct religion is more important right now. Yikes. Okay. Well, we're going to look for, like, Germany here. We can normally negotiate an alliance with him. So we can't negotiate with this guy. That's not going to be too helpful. Can we normally negotiate with this guy? You're Orthodox, though. That's not a good plan for us. You only have sons. Can we negotiate with you? No. Well, I don't know if we can convert from a betrothal. And he wouldn't accept that anyway. I want to convert faith, buddy. That's what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, he wouldn't accept that. We need to look at people in our court right now. So, what do we got? Half-sister is probably not a good idea. Niece is probably not a good idea. We've got a courtier here. So we do something like this. We send that proposal, and then we adopt her faith. This is much cheaper because we're converting to spouse's faith. Perfect. And some vassals will convert over as well. In fact, a lot of them will. 47 of 73 vassals will convert. Done. Glory to Odin. Okay. With that done, now we can come in here and negotiate these alliances. And with that, we're not going to have further problems here, I don't think. So, how many others can we negotiate with here? Not you? I don't think we can negotiate with you. No. Not you. Not you. Yeah, I think this is it. But this will be enough. This will be enough. Well, that was awkward. We got that done. Factions are immediately disbanding, and things are looking way up now that we've converted to the correct religion. Fantastic. So we're on our way over here. It's going to take us a very long time to get there. And I'm not exactly sure where our son is right now. He's defending down over here. Fair enough. So we're heading up, and we'll get up here eventually. It will take us a very long time to get there. We might gain a stewardship perk, huh? Do it. I'd like to get additional construction done over here, but I want to check county cultures and make sure that those didn't change over. No, we look good. They shouldn't have changed over anyway. Well, that was a bit of an awkward succession, but it wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. So at this point, we do still have this going on. Let's see here. I want to look at this guy. Not too much we can do about him. Unless he's got siblings. No. Okay, what about this guy? He has no children. He has a sibling here. We could go for a half-sister. That would not get us an alliance. He is not at his court. Okay, so no option there. Here's an option. Half-brother? Done. So that'll pull him out of that faction. What about this guy? I think we have more half-brothers. We have a nephew, grandson. No. But maybe... What was that? This guy? I don't know. We pulled him out of there. Wait, he didn't accept. There we go. So he pulls out of there. 18.9% of the faction. This guy's 7.9. The King of Bavaria, I would really like to... He's 81. He might not survive 7 months. Okay. I would like to get him out of this faction. How would we want to do that? Well, another thing that we could do, of course, is just get these dukes out of the faction. That is definitely something that we can do. So we have a kingdom right here. We'll grant that over. We can transfer this count over as well, and so we shall. That looks good. And currently, this faction is declining in power, or rather in strength. Let's get this guy out of here as well. We'll move him into this kingdom. There we go. Yeah, stress is going to be a problem because we're greedy. That's for sure. But for the time being, this seems fine. The survey will increase in quality. Sure. Okay, Confider is fine. There we go. So we drop down to stress level 2. And for now, we're going to call a hunt and drop some stress that way. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we'll try to keep a hold on Mongolia. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.